Here's a good update. I've got so much to show you guys. First, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tall sunflowers. Stalks getting thick and sturdy. Looking good. Nasturtium plant is just putting out like a half a leaf a day. It's looking good. Bell pepper's starting to spread out, and their roots are you know, not all constricted, so they're looking good. Here I'll be careful with this because it's wet. This is a peat pot. I have 2 little zucchini guys. I don't want to say little, like they got like this in this 10 days. All of the newer, I want to call them courgettes because I've been watching BBC gardening shows. But all of the new plants that are in that family, I think it's cucurbis. I don't know. It's called something like that. But I planted all of those at the same time because I didn't want to plant them too early. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I'm just noticing something here. I didn't want to plant them too early, but oh my goodness. I just noticed that this crimson sweet watermelon, I started all of these, remember, 10 days ago. Not only, it was alone. This popped up and this popped up. Haven't been out here really. It's been maybe 2 days since I've been out here. I came out here briefly on my birthday, Monday. Today is Thursday, so I'm just coming out here and seeing all the new kids. So okay, zucchini, and this is just the green zucchini. I got it from Burpee. It's Ford Hook zucchini, something like that. This is a crimson sweet watermelon. Here, this is the Cinderella pumpkin that we did for Kyla. And yep, he's getting a true leaf there, looking great. I'm excited. And also I wanted to point out to you guys, this zucchini, these leaves, they smell kind of spicy and mustardy. I like it. Like, I would totally pick those and put them on a salad or something like that, throw them in a dressing that I make or something. But I like it. Got a little spice to you. Okay, and this is our summer squash, saffron prolific straight neck summer squash by Burpee. Again, 10 days old, these two are, and they're looking great. And here, oh good, oh, I didn't put a stick, I didn't put a label, but I started chamomile in here maybe 5 days ago, and I'm still waiting for something to happen there. I'm excited about that because I love chamomile tea, and I heard that picking it fresh, making tea with that is like 10 times stronger than anything you can get out of a box in a bag. So I'm excited to try that out, and I can't wait to get knocked out. Nasturtium. Okay, here's another bell pepper. But here, oh goodness, these peat pots are so delicate when they're wet, so I have to be careful. I don't want to squish anybody. But I was getting scared about these seeds, but a butternut squash seed finally came up, and that's really wet. So I'm gonna drain this tray in a second. But the butternut squash finally came up. It's a organic, like, contest winner brand, contest winner type Waltham, I think it's called Waltham butternut squash. That's so classy sounding. Have you noticed? Have you all noticed? My big boys, they got a big boy pot. All of my tomatoes got put in these big old 6-inch pots. I think they are 6-inch pots They were starting to get super root bound. Plastic cups I had them in. So I decided to give them a little treat. Let them get some space in there. Now it's only 6 inches. The raised beds that they're going to go into are 8 inches high. But the ground underneath them, newspaper and chicken wire, because we have a gopher or mold problem. I think it's a gopher problem because there's hills all over my backyard, and it just finished raining this afternoon, so I stepped down in a hill and it almost swallowed my big old foot. So that's a problem, but I hope not to have that in the beds because they're both protected with chicken wire. Newspaper, chicken wire, compost, worm castings, rock dust. That's basically all I use. So and the beds are only 8 inches high. The wood around them is 8 inches high, so I will put maybe an inch of dirt down so I get everything transplanted in, or anything I'm starting from seed there. Once it comes up and has a certain height to it, I will cover with wood chips for moisture retention. I'm basically trying to do a back to Eden style raised bed. Here, got a back to Eden style bed over there, just beyond this plastic. It'll be used for Kyla's flowers, which are the sunflowers you see here, any chamomile that comes up there, and I'll show you some more. So here is my tray where I keep putting stuff. I don't know, it's something about having a 3-year-old that makes you want to just keep starting seeds. So hey, whatever, we'll do that. Butterfly, just the butterfly weed. I keep calling it butterfly weed. Basically a packet that I got from Earth Care Seeds. I forget what's actually in here. Gave me 1,000 seeds for, I think it was $2.99 or something like that. Just a bunch of wildflowers that'll attract pollinators, and that's what I wanted, especially for a side garden, just to bring them into the backyard, and then they can poke around and figure out what they want to pollinate after they do their business in Kyla's garden. And plus, Kyla really likes butterflies, so that would be nice. I'll let you guys know exactly what's in that. So we like to start seeds. We basically just, I don't know. I know Kyla wants to see some things grow, and I want to see the wonderment in her eyes when they start to poke through the soil. So we started a lot of seeds. Here's some onions that we started unnecessarily because, as you all know, I have onions all over my backyard. But I can't complain because it smells great. Like, I love it. So whatever. Here's the Earth Care Seeds butterfly weed, just a strip of it. I just wanted to see what would come up in here. A lot of it came up out there, and I'll show you guys that later. Kyla's bed is looking good. It's coming to life, and I'll show you guys that in a second. Plenty of marigolds around here. Here's a squash seed that I found in my worm castings bag. No idea how it got there, and I don't know which seed it is. Maybe I dropped one into the bag of worm castings, but I don't know which one it is. But I just touched it and smelled my finger, and it smells spicy like that zucchini, so it might be that. I can't base the species of this plant solely on like a smell test. I'm no expert, but that's just my theory. They smell spicy, they must be zucchini. So here's some cilantro that I planted. This little row right here, cilantro coming up. It's working on a first leaf. And these little soldiers over here are parsley. So I got those started in this tray. I'll pick out some good ones and either pop them into bigger trays or just take them right out to the bed I'm sure cilantro can go out immediately or as soon as I feel like I'm ready to, but parsley might need to wait for warmer temperatures. I don't know. I think that's right though. I don't know. Here's just a random Cherokee purple tomato that I didn't have the heart to throw away as I was thinning, so I just threw it in this tray and it got big, and pretty soon the roots are gonna take over this whole tray, I feel like. So I'm gonna have to find something to do with that, because I'm not, like, I have all of the tomato plants that I need, and this one is an extra, so I'll find a friend to give it to who wants to maybe try growing tomatoes, growing a tomato plant maybe in a pot or something, a bucket. Oh, that'd be a good experiment for an air pruning bucket, because I've always wanted to try one of those. Let's move on, shall we? Okay, you guys, here's Kyla's salad. I'm gonna have to thin this out. She doesn't have the heart to pull her little lettuce out. She doesn't want to do it, so it looks great though. A lot of these are starting their second leaves, and I thought that the cells would be just way too crowded for anything to happen, but I was wrong. So whatever. Okay, moving on. This row is empty. God, we put something in this row and I didn't label it, so I don't remember what we put. Maybe Kyla remembers. But here I have lemon basil, and it's called something about Mrs. Burns. Oh, Lemon Mrs. Burns Basil by Botanical Interests. My favorite grocery store. I walked in there the other day, and they had the nerve to have a rack of Botanical Interest seeds right at the door. And I said, y'all know better than this, because I have everything I need at home and you just want me to spend more money. And I fell into the trap, guys. I definitely did. I bought some more stuff. So here we go. Lemon basil. I already had nasturtium, but I only had about 4 seeds, and then one germinated because they were from last year. Only this one germinated, so I didn't mind picking up some more of those. I love nasturtium. I love to eat the leaves, actually, and Kyla loves them too. They're a little spicy, but they're really flavorful, and the flowers are beautiful and edible. So we love that. We're gonna be decorating a lot of smoothie bowls with flowers and stuff like that. She's excited. So I didn't mind picking up the nasturtium. The stevia was $2.99 for a pack of 12 seeds, and the seeds were the smallest seeds I've ever seen. They look like have you ever had like a mechanical pencil and the lead? Like, break one stick of the mechanical pencil lead up into like 1,000 pieces, and that's how small the stevia seeds were. But hey, I'm excited to have it, and I can't wait until it germinates. I've got it on my heat mat here. I don't know if I ever showed you guys this mat, but this tray that I have all Kyla's flowers in was on this mat. But I know stevia and basil needs to be warm and whatever, so threw it on there. It's my heat kicking in. I don't know if you can hear it. Started rosemary here, and here we started African daisy, Cape marigolds. So those are going to be pretty, and I can't wait until they come up and give us some pretty flowers to look at, and bring some workers into the garden. So it's gonna be awesome. Moving along. Here's a black creme tomato. I don't know, these tomatoes, they just scare me, man. Like, they're doing well, they're putting out more and more leaves every day, but these older leaves just look so sad. Bell pepper. Now these are all of these bell peppers except for this one, even the ones over there, are the Kaleidoscope blend from Burpee, and they all consist of they're inside of the packet. There were 20% of each type of bell pepper: red, yellow, green, white, purple. Red, yellow, green, white, purple. Yeah, maybe it was just those. So maybe not green. Red, yellow, white, purple, and I want to think chocolate, because I'm hoping there's a chocolate one in there. But yeah, except for this one. And this one is supposed to put out fruit that each one is maybe a different color, or will ripen to be a different color. Don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know if that's right. I hope it's right though. So hopefully. So here we have our straight 8 cucumbers, and they look great. Let me try to get in here without bumping the camera. Straight 8 cucumbers, looking good. 2 of them. Here we have an Armenian cucumber. I can't wait for that. I think I'm more excited than Kyla. Like, I tried to show her videos of it to get her jacked about it, but she's like, whatever, flowers. I'm like, okay, you're missing out. Here's an orange tender sweet watermelon little baby. I can't wait for those. I didn't get an orange tender sweet watermelon last year. Started them, I put them out too late, so. But I can't wait. Muncher cucumber. I bought these seeds last year, and I ended up only planting out straight 8 cucumbers. So I'm just using last year's seeds, but I just opened the pack. So I was surprised that any came up. So I'm happy about that. I'll be trying those. Here's my holy basil. Smells so good, y'all. And it's crazy how different. Like, they all smell like basil, but I don't know, I can tell this holy basil is more like, I don't know, I'm gonna stop. This is a sweet basil. This is an Aton basil. Not sure how to say that correctly. Some collards back here. A random jerk marigold. It's leaning low. I started okra here and here. He's coming up, and he's doing all right. And those 3 guys are the African daisy Cape marigolds. Started them maybe 5 days ago, as well as the okra. Behind the big old tomato guy is a little sunflower from the Flash Blend collection. Now, I'm not sure if in the collection there was a dwarf variety, or if there's something wrong with this plant, but I'll find out soon, I guess. And I ordered some seeds from Amazon. They were purple dragon carrots, and with it they sent me safflower seeds. They sent about 10 or 12 of them, and they're coming up here, so I'll see what those look like. But inside the pot with it, I'm trying to propagate some rosemary. I'm not sure how well it's working, but we'll find out about that too. So yeah, that's not it for in here, because boom, tomato guys. That's my cell phone. All the tomatoes got their big boy beds. Cherokee, purple, yellow pear, and sweetie, and they're all doing well. No complaints. If you see a little white on there, that's either diatomaceous earth, because I had an ant problem in here. I wouldn't say a problem. Kyla saw some ants and freaked out, and I just want her to feel comfortable in here, so I was just like, well, let me do a little dusting, get rid of them, or do what I can at least. It's either diatomaceous earth, or I use an Epsom salt foliar spray to help with the purpling underneath, I found out, well, I feel like I knew because I had the same problem last year. There is a deficiency. There's a the purpling underneath is the result of a magnesium deficiency or something like that. So grab some Epsom salt, which has plenty of, which is magnesium and sulfate. Threw some in a bottle, water, shook it up, sprayed it on there for maybe 4 or 5 days. Well, it took about 4 or 5 days for me to see that the purpling was letting up, and now it's totally green under there. Check that out. Pretty cool.